name is Cheryl Erickson, and I'm the Indigenous-focused ECE instructor with Louis Riel Vocational College. Today in Child Development 1, you will be viewing a video for Chapter 7, and the topic of that video is Social Emotional Development in Infancy and Toddlerhood. But before we start the video, please remember to read Chapter 7 of your text, as this video isn't a replacement for your chapter reading.
Emotional and social development in infancy and toddlerhood. Psychosocial stages during infancy and toddlerhood. Erickson's stage. Needed from caregivers. Basic trust versus mistrust, first year. Responsiveness. Sympathetic, loving balance of care. Autonomy versus shame and doubt, second year. Suitable guidance and reasonable choices. Reasonable expectations for impulse control. First appearance of basic emotions. Happiness. Smile, from birth. Social smile, 6 to 10 weeks. Laugh, 3 to 4 months. Anger and sadness. General distress, from birth. Anger, 4 to 6 months. Sadness, response to disrupted caregiver-infant communication. Fear. First fears, second half of first year. Stranger anxiety, most frequent expression of fear. Responding to emotions of others. Matching feeling tone of caregiver. Sensitivity to structure and timing of face-to-face interactions, 3 to 4 months. Social referencing, 8 to 10 months. Copyright Dragon Images / Shutterstock. Social referencing. Reliance on a trusted person's emotional reactions to appraise an uncertain situation. Used by caregivers to teach children how to react to everyday events. Copyright Alex Pro 9500 / Shutterstock. Self-conscious emotions. Appear between ages 1.5 and 3 years. Shame. Embarrassment. Guilt. Pride. Envy. Require. Awareness of self as separate and unique. Adult instruction in when to feel emotions. Copyright Denise_QAEF/Fatolia. Emotional self-regulation. Adjusting one's own state of emotional intensity. Requires effortful control. Improves over first year, with brain development. Caregivers. Contribute to child's self-regulation style. Teach socially approved ways of expressing feelings. Copyright Carolina W. / Shutterstock. Structure of temperament. Thomas and Chess. Structure of temperament. Easy, 40%. Difficult, 10%. Slow to warm up, 15%. Unclassified, 35%. Copyright Gabriela Inshorotelu / Shutterstock. Structure of temperament. Rothbard. Structure of temperament. Reactivity, quickness and intensity of. Emotional arousal. Attention. Motor activity. Self-regulation, strategies that modify reactivity. Copyright Ian King 999 / Fatolia. Biological basis of inhibited temperament. Neurobiological correlates of shyness and sociability. Heart rate. Saliva concentration of cortisol. Pupil dilation, blood pressure, skin surface temperature. Persistence of temperamental style is influenced by child rearing practices. Stability of temperament. Stability is low in infancy and toddlerhood. Moderate from preschool years on. Temperament develops with age, becoming more stable after age 3 years. Copyright Serhiy Kobyakov / Shutterstock. Heredity and environment in temperament. Environmental influences. Genetic influences. Responsible for about half of individual differences. Vary with trait and age of individuals studied. Environmental influences. Nutrition. Quality of caregiving, Cultural variations. Gender stereotyping. Role of siblings. Goodness of fit. Interaction between temperament and child rearing style. Effective child rearing, good fit with child's temperament. Role of cultural context. Copyright Sunny Studio Ego Yarota /Shutterstock. Bowlby's Ethological Theory of Attachment. Pre-attachment. Attachment in the making phase. Clear-cut attachment phase. Separation anxiety. Reciprocal relationship with caregiver. Copyright Oak6/Shutterstock. Measuring attachment security. Secure, 60%. Avoidant, 15%. Resistant, 10%. Disorganized/disoriented, 15%. Copyright Pavel L. Photo and Video /Shutterstock. Cultural variations in attachment security. Figure 6.1 A cross-cultural comparison of infants' reactions in the strange situation. Figure 6.1. Adapted from Van Eidsendon and Cronenberg, 1988, Van Eidsendon and Sagi Schwartz, 2008. Factors that affect attachment security. Early availability of consistent caregiver. Quality of caregiving, parental sensitivity. Infant characteristics. Parents' internal working models, multiple attachments, fathers, siblings, grandparents. Professional caregivers. Copyright MN Studio /Shutterstock. Role of paternal warmth. Often expressed through play. Promoted by time spent in physical proximity to babies. Intimacy and cooperation between parents. Copyright Elena Yakusewa /Shutterstock. Siblings and attachment. Majority of children have siblings. Arrival of new baby can be stressful for older siblings. Siblings typically develop rich emotional relationship. Certain temperamental traits, high emotional reactivity, increase likelihood of sibling conflict, attachment and later development. Secure attachment is related to later cognitive, emotional, social competence. Continuity of caregiving promotes favorable development. Copyright Michael Chong /Fatolia. Self-development from birth. Self-awareness. Aided by capacity for intermodal perception. Self-recognition. Emerges end of second year. Promoted by acting on environment and noting effects. Empathy. Ability to feel with another person. Aided by self-awareness. Categorical self. Classifying self and others into social categories on basis of age. Physical characteristics. Goodness versus badness. Used to organize behavior, including gender-typed behavior. Copyright Andrew Taylor /Shutterstock. Self-control. Effortful control is the capacity to depends on. Inhibit impulses. Manage negative emotions. Behave in socially acceptable ways. Depends on. Awareness of self as separate, autonomous being. Confidence in directing own actions. Memory for caregivers' directives. Compliance emerges between 12 and 18 months. Awareness of caregivers' wishes and expectations. Ability to obey simple requests and commands. Leads to first conscience-like verbalizations. Delay of gratification, between ages 1.5 and 3 years. Copyright Blue Orange Studio /Shutterstock. Helping toddlers develop compliance and self-control. Respond with sensitivity and support. Give advance notice of change in activities. Offer many prompts and reminders. Reinforce self-controlled behavior. Encourage sustained attention. Support language development. Increase rules gradually.
That does conclude the video for Child Development 1, Chapter 7. Please see your instructor if you have any questions regarding the chapter or the video, as well as check in to ensure you haven't missed any assignments or handouts pertaining to Chapter 7.